Dear Tasha and Moby, can a plant grow if put in a maze? From Tess.
It would be so cool if plants really could grow in a maze.
Definition of plants? Plants are living organisms belonging to the kingdom Plantae. They include organisms as trees, herbs, grasses, bushes, vines, ferns, mosses, and green algae. The scientific study of plants is known as botany.
My experiment was, if you grew a plant, would the plant grow in the way of the maze to follow the light? My hypothesis is that plants can grow in the way of a maze. I wanted to see that if you had a shoebox and cut holes in it, if the plant would grow through holes and up to the sunlight, where it would grow. Unfortunately, my plants did not grow on time, so I would not know the outcome of this experiment. The reason they didn't grow is because I planted them a little bit late and I watered them a little too much. If I were to do this experiment, the first thing I would do is plant the seeds, and then put the plant into a shoebox. And then I would cut holes out of pieces of paper and glue them into the shoebox. I did do that part. I would wait till the plant grows. I would put it in a lot of sunlight and water it every day until that plant grew. The result would be, would the plant just hit the ceiling of the shoebox, or would it go through all the little holes until it reaches the top? My variable, which is the constant to measure it against, was that I didn't put a plant in the shoebox and just grew it like a normal plant. My analysis is that if I did some things differently, the plant would have grown in the direction of the maze and it would have reached the top. For my analysis for my variable, I think that it would just have grown like a normal plant and it wouldn't go in a direction that it was forced to go in. I did do some research online and it said that if you force a plant to grow in the direction, it will grow in that direction. So I think my hypothesis was correct. Some things that I've learned from this experiment is that plants do grow in the way that you force them to grow in if they have a constant force pushing them to grow in that one direction. I think that a lot of things could have gone wrong in this experiment, like the plant just sprouted straight up instead of going in the way that I wanted it to go without forcing it. So the final result is... So Tess, to answer your question, plants can grow in a maze. Thank you for asking me and Moby.